Museums have been a staple of capturing history and culture in every part of the world for centuries. These buildings store objects, artwork, and artifacts that catalog where we, as a collective human race, have been and how far we've come. However, not everyone sees it that way.
Do you think it's appropriate to display sacred or religious artifacts to the public?
Well, I find that difficult to answer. I think that, like for example, mummies shouldn't be displayed.
Why is that?
I think that whoever has been buried should stay buried and should be honored and respected.
Do you think it's appropriate to display these objects, especially burial artifacts, without knowing how they were obtained?
That's inappropriate, yes. Sometimes they're obtained improperly. There's a great problem now with retrieval of precious objects, and I think the native peoples are entitled to their tribal artifacts.
These artifacts, as they call it, have been pillaged, haven't they? They've been stolen, taken, appropriated. People probably died as well. Honestly, I used to go to museums all the time and I was amazed and horrified. The Otago Museum has that mummy and it's completely out of order and it should be removed. When you're a kid, you go to museums and it's so cool and amazing. But now I'm older and wiser and it's just desecration. That's all it is.
New Zealand museums receive many complaints about displaying sacred artifacts like ancient Maori greenstones and Egyptian mummies, especially when the source of those artifacts is unknown.
Archaeology? No, it's grave robbery. We need to stop the perjury of graves. If you find something, document it, take pictures, videos, everything, but leave it there and good on you.
But on the other hand, how else can we preserve our history?
So I think it's a window in time that otherwise we would lose or not have access to.
Do you think that museums are the best way to preserve and learn about history and culture?
Yeah, in a way, because they're open to the public, whereas a private collector may have it locked away. And the museum, while things are perhaps culturally different today, I think it's still, hopefully it's open enough and we don't get too PC that we still have access to these places.
Do you think it's okay to have burial objects in a museum?
This museum is beautiful.
So it's okay if it's beautiful?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
It's a tricky question of ethics. Unfortunately, no one has a great answer to give about it, yet.